Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. I told you guys I went off to Stoney's and I picked up this guy, and I haven't had a chance to put the portable CDI box to that yet, but I also picked up the Murray tractor. This tractor came without a mower deck. You know, there hasn't been any wind today until I take the camera out. Then of course there's wind. So anyway, I gotta tell you, I have the greatest subscribers in the world. WTBM123. I showed him the back markings here on this guy over here, and he got right back to me and said, oh, it's a 2000. Anyway, yeah, if you look at the engine code, you could see it's a 2000. These things are cool also because this is a wide body and it gives you blade and air cleaner and all that stuff right here, which is really pretty cool. Anyway, I had a little trouble starting it, and it turns out the this wire was not crimped completely, so it was getting hot. By the way, this is a 14.5 horsepower wide body, and it's a 2000. So anyway, I got my jump pack on it, and I got the battery charger on it, but you guys can see if you look closely at the battery charger, it's all the way down. And there's my gas turn off. And given that it has a it just has a starting button, right? It's got no lights or anything. It's just got this starting button. You push it down, and you can see round and round it goes. So the only way I can turn it off is by turning the fuel off, and given that it doesn't have a valve, there you go. Let's turn the fuel on. There's not much fuel left in here, as you guys could see, just a drop in the bottom of the tank. But anyway, so I'm going to call this a cold start because the engine's cold, right? I don't think I want to run it too much. It looks like I might have Mr. Mouse living in here. So anyway, I got full throttle. I'm in neutral. Just for a laugh, let's kick the clutch in anyway. And let's see what she does. That's all the way idle down, but it doesn't turn off. Here, hang on a second. Let me shut down the fuel. There we go. I haven't tried to drive it yet. I'll probably bring it around back here. You guys can see I've been doing some cleanup. Harvey has a favor to ask for you guys. Actually, two favors. Favor number one, you guys know there's an election tomorrow here in the United States, or some of you folks, particularly from the States here, know that. Folks, if at all possible, please get out there and vote. Please, please get out there and vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's up to you. But please get out and vote. And the reason why is both candidates, particularly for the presidency, are doing what I call gaming the system. What they're doing is they're micro-targeting, and they know there's certain areas where you have a lot of Democrats or you have a lot of Republicans, and they're deliberately going to those areas and calling their people to go out and vote, which means if you have a good setup, maybe calling a few dozen people, especially in rural areas, maybe calling a few dozen people can flip a particular area, a particular jurisdiction, voting zone, right? So it's not going to take much to move the election, especially considering what's the voter participation here in the United States. I think it's less than 50%. I think it's in the mid-40s, as a matter of fact. So, personally, I really want everybody to get out there and vote, because for me, it's a lot easier to accept the results of an election when you know that it truly is a unanimous, you know, everybody voted and this is what the outcome is. I mean, it's still whoever wins, but if somebody wins by only 500 votes in Florida, so they take the election, but popular vote around the country indicates that they actually lost it by 500 votes around the country, you know, it's just harder to accept. So please, folks, get out there and vote. So that's the first favor I'm asking. The second favor I'm asking is to respect each other's rights. If you want to vote Democratic, vote Democratic. If you want to vote Republican, vote Republican. But please, if you're a Democrat, respect that somebody votes Republican and they vote that way for a reason. And if you're a Republican, please respect that somebody, if they vote as a Republican, they vote that as a reason. And I'll even go the last step. The two independents out there, the Green Party and the Libertarian, they're I'd be amazed if either one of them win, but you never know. But if you guys want to vote for them, or if there's some of you out there who vote for them, that's your right also. So, folks, I'm asking two favors. Favor number one, please get out there and vote. Favor number two, please respect what your fellow, whomever your fellow Americans vote for. And remember, whoever wins, even if they win by one vote, it's majority rule. Okay? So whoever wins, wins. And you get to vote again in 4 years, or one never knows what kind of stuff could happen these days. So just, you know, and by you don't know what happens, I don't mean somebody's coming and shooting. I mean, you know, people, both the people running for president are fairly old, and you know, who knows when you get to be in your 70s, you know, such little things like heart attacks, cancer, and so forth happen, right? I'm not talking anything else. I'm talking natural events. So please, folks, please vote. And lastly, please respect each other on this and other topics, right? I mean, it's not polite to be nasty. So, you know, try not to be. All right, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please, please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.